What up, it's your girl Mac. Welcome to Vlogmas day 10. Okay, so I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna do for this vlog today. Whatever random shenanigans I'm gonna include in here and act like I'm a real vlogger. But I did just redo my edges. I think they turned out pretty good. Comment down below if I should do a tutorial on how I do my edges for my main channel video, but it's pretty basic. It's not anything like Erase a Planet per se or anything, because like how but yeah, so if you want just like a basic edges tutorial, then yeah, comment down below if you want to see that. Yeah, so I just finished touching up those. I don't have anywhere to go today, but I still just like to keep my edges on 10, you know, just in case I'm feeling cute or whatever. Take photos, anything of that variety. I've actually been like slacking on my skincare routine, so my skin is actually really dry and disgusting, so I think I might do some like, it might be like a skincare day or whatever. So I guess I'll include that, although my morning, even though it's like late in the afternoon and night routine are basically like the same thing, I don't, well, at least they are now, because there was this one product that I used at night that made it different than my morning routine, but I ran out of it and assist is broke, so I can't get no more for now. So yeah, and I'll just try to find some other things to include. I kind of put a scarf around my edges because one, I do not want them to get wet when I just finesse the heck out of them, and so that to keep them down so like they won't curl back up, because we all know that's a struggle. So I'm not sure if this is actually how you should do your skincare, is to do your mask first and then wash your face, or the other way around, but that's what I do. So I'm actually using two masks right now. One of my face from Fame & Beauty, which you can see I'm almost out of, so I need to get some more, which is good for a general mask. If you look at my fall winter favorites vlog that I did, there was another one by Fame & Beauty, which is like a hydrating one. This one is purifying, but I think that this just works for like a general mask. Just like when your face, it needs something. Like you're not really sure, just like if your skin just doesn't look good, just like put this on it and it does everything. It says instantly deep cleans, nourishes for fresh skin. So the days when you like are too lazy and you like not wash your face consistently in like a while, this is a good thing to like put it on, and then it will like bring it back to probably where it should be. Especially in the winter time, all face masks I think are like essential. So yeah, this is what I will be using for the most of like around my face, but just for like my nose area, pores are like pretty like not good around that area. So I'm gonna use this charcoal peel off mask I got from TJ Maxx a while ago, from Clinical Works. This was I think like $3.99, something like that. So definitely if you're looking for good skincare on the low, I think TJ Maxx is a good place to go. Okay, and so while I am waiting for this face mask, plural, to dry, I thought that I would just go ahead and show you my makeup collection. Although I think these masks, as long as it took me to like make sure I found all of my products, it's like ready to be taken off already. So I think I'm going to start off with brow products because I think I actually have the least of them. So of course I have my favorite Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow, and I'm in the shade Ebony. I wish I had the money to go get some more because I'm almost out, and I'm like definitely afraid that if I run, that I'm gonna run out of this one day when I really need to go somewhere, and then my eyebrows just look tragic. Out, I have the Maybelline Brow Precise Brow Voluminizer, which is just a brow gel, and this is called Deep Brown, although I don't think that's an accurate shade description, because it's actually not that light, and when I put it on it looks lighter than my brow. So I don't think this should be called deep brown, so I think they need to make a newer shade that's like brown black, because that's not deep brown. And lastly, for brow products, I have this Go Brow, what is this from? Ruby Kisses Go Brow Eyebrow Kit, and the kit shade is black dark brown, so I guess like your eyebrow shade. And this I just got from like a random hair store. So I have the Smashbox Photo Finish Hydrating Primer. This I actually got at TJ Maxx. So like I said, any like if you're looking for like good skincare or makeup but without like it being the initial like high price, then you should definitely go to TJ Maxx, which I'm sure a lot of people probably saw that on Twitter, like Marshalls and TJ Maxx. I haven't really seen any good like actual like high-end like Anastasia, Beverly Hills, like Benefit, those type of brands. I haven't ever seen those at Ross, at least at the Ross that's near me. I never see any good makeup, but I have seen them at TJ Maxx and Marshalls. So yeah, definitely go to one of those two stores if you want to get that good for that cheap. Yeah, and I have this LA Colors Conceal It Cover and Correct Concealer in this orange one. I do have a lot of scarring on my face, so this definitely comes in handy with helping to block that out. And I have two L'Oreal Infallible Total Cover face makeup. And the foundation I always use is the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy Plus Smooth foundation. Yeah, I like dewy foundations a lot better for my skin, so this works well if you have a dry skin. Okay, next I'm going to go into highlighters. I have these 3 ColourPop ones, which I love the ColourPop formula for the highlights. Oops. You follow me on if you're subscribed to my main channel, you would see that I constantly use this shade, which is Candyman, as my inner corner highlight. It's the perfect like natural like day-to-day like inner corner highlight. It works perfectly fine. I also have a kind of like pinky type shade, which is Most Necessary. I guess go ahead and swatch that. And so yeah, it's like kind of like bronzy. Hold on, let me try to adjust. I don't know if we can see it or not. Kind of a little bit that way, but that's that shade, which I never actually use these other shades so much. I probably should go back to like using those. And then I have like a really bronze one, which is Avalon. I kind of use this more as like an eye shimmer, because I feel like it's too dark for me to use as a highlighter, but it works really well for like a nice cute little like natural eye shimmer look. There's barely anything in this anymore, but this is the last little remnants of the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Precious Petals highlighter, which was my favorite until I picked up this bad boy, which is the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter in Molten Gold. Perfect formula. I feel like this formula is kind of in between the ColourPop ones and the Wet n Wild one. The Wet n Wild one, I do feel it's just slightly too powdery, just slightly. But this one I feel like is definitely very buildable, and it won't give you that like cakey look. And I have this rainbow highlighter from Forever 21, which I never actually use. I don't know why I thought I would actually wear rainbow highlighter, but I don't know. I don't know why I purchased this, but it was only $5, so I guess it really wasn't that bad. And I have this liquid highlighter from Rue 21. I I use this from time to time when I try to look super dewy, but I feel like I should probably use a different product for that because it doesn't work as well as I think it will. Next, I'm going to do glitters. I have these two Wet n Wild glitters. One is just like the gold one and the silver one. I used to use these all the time when I first started wearing makeup, and I stopped using them because they're like gel, and honestly the glitter doesn't show up that well. Glitter from Eye Candy, which I picked up at IMATS, in the shade Sour Grape, which is like this dark, oh shoot, okay, that glitter's okay, I have to be careful with this. So it's like in that shade, and like even just like the light hitting that is super pretty, so I do definitely like those glitters. And I have another one from Eye Candy in the shade Sweet Tart, ooh, which, oh shoot, glitter's about to get everywhere. Glitter just got all over my forehead. A more fuchsia-y shade. My favorite glitters, which are the NYX ones. I've had this gold one for the longest, I think almost like a year. And then recently at IMATS, I picked up this royal blue one. So the shade is literally just blue. And I have this white one, which is entitled Ice. And then I have this silver one, which kind of have like some other reflective colors in it. And this is in the shade Crystal. And of course, to apply all those, I have my handy dandy NYX glitter primer. And I wasn't really sure if this was really a glitter or not, because let's see, what does this say? It says metallic eyeshadow, but it is very glittery, so I just thought I'd include it with the glitters. But this is from Star Crushed Minerals in the shade Champagne, and so you can kind of see the glitteriness. And this is like loose, so it's like very you have to be very careful because it, oh yeah, see, like right when I swatch it like that, I'm trying to get the light, okay, yeah, the light kind of hits it, you can kind of see like the twinkle on that a little bit. So it was one of my favorite glittery products to use for a long time, but haven't used it in a while, so I could probably think of some looks I can go back to using my old friend. I think we're kind of sort of almost done. I think I still have 3 other categories to go through. I did forget, probably see this, me use this all the time if you subscribe to my main channel. I forgot to include this in face products because I only have one facial powder, and this is the Coty Air Spun Loose face powder. I did also talk about this in my fall winter favorites video, so I think that was Vlogmas day 3, so excuse me, definitely go check that out. Moving on to eye products, I have this, my favorite mascara, the Maybelline Colossal Big Shot. It's perfect, that's all I have to say. I have this NYX Vivid Brights eyeliner. I have this L'Oreal Infallible Paints, it's like a felt tip eyeliner in the shade Electric Blue. Okay, yeah, there we go, now it's showing up. It's just a really nice blue. So, yeah, and then I have another L'Oreal Infallible Paints eyeliner, and this is in the shade Intrepid Teal, which, of course, is self-explanatory. It's a teal color.
I have this, like, metallic gold eyeliner from Palladio, and it's the Line Out Loud Intense Shimmer Liquid Eyeliner.
Okay, and we're back. Oh, the lighting is much better in this bathroom. So yeah, I'm just gonna do a little hyperlapse of me removing all of this and then get into the really juicy stuff. Cleaned off, you can kind of even see the like quality in my skin is like a lot better looking. So for face wash, I'm using the Morning Burst facial cleanser. I think they should have another one called the Procrastinating Washing Your Face in the Late Afternoon facial cleanser, but you know, what can you do? Yeah, and then I'll just be using my Clarisonic to wash my face. For exfoliant, I will be using the Body Shop Drops of Youth liquid peel, but it does say supposed to do this on dry skin, so I'm gonna let my face dry down from like the water a little bit, and then when I come back I will be doing all of that stuff. This is what your skin looks like when you actually clean it. I don't know if you can tell the difference. I can definitely tell the difference. Procrastination at its best. Okay, so for the last two steps for toner, I will just be using this last little bit of toner that I actually made with just like a few drops of tea tree and some water. I normally use the Clean and Clear Deep Cleaning Toner. The Clean and Clear Deep Cleaning Toner, but I ran out and was unable to replace it, so you gotta make do with what you got. I normally focus most of the toner where I might have the most breakouts, so it's typically like around the nose, my T-zone, and then I go and take it over the rest of my face. And then for my favorite moisturizer, shea butter. And then I'm just taking it a little bit and melting it on my hands and applying. So yeah, and that concludes this vlog. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Just do it like Nike, and I will see you next time. Bye.
Thinking of her.